Welcome to the Lose Your Cravings podcast, taking a mindful approach to reducing your cravings once and for all with your host, Keysa Amaro, certified integrative health coach. And welcome back, my friends. I'm Keysa Amaro, and I help women reduce their cravings and manage their emotional eating without deprivation or complicated meal plans so they can show up fully in their life and their career. And hey, if you are looking for a supportive community that will help you lose your cravings and manage your emotional eating, then I invite you to join the Nourished Mind Body community and connect with others on a journey to transformation with your relationship with food. So, together in this community, we'll tackle cravings, weight fluctuations, and food stress, and help you embrace balance and food freedom. I'm excited to support you in letting go of restrictive dieting and really finding that sustainable wellness. And I'm doing something new in the community, and that is creating monthly themes. And this month's theme, we are decluttering your mind, body, and environment. It's been pretty amazing. We as a community have been decluttering lots of things, and it's been feeling so good. One client or one member said that I have created a monster. She's now decluttering everything. Um, so so yeah, and really it ties back to our cravings and emotional eating, right? That decluttering of our environment, our mind, and our body. So if you are interested in joining the Nourish Mind Body community, I host it along with Danielle Emmons, who is a registered dietitian. Click the link in the show notes and join us today, and we would love to have you. Okay, my friends, on to our topic for this episode. Today we are breaking down self-sabotage. Fun, I know, I know. We are going to dive into what self-sabotage is, why we do it, and the 3 layers of self-sabotage. So we're going to get layer by layer, get deep. Okay, so simply put, self-sabotage is the act of undermining one's own success, progress, or well-being through behaviors, thoughts, and actions that are counterproductive. And it often happens unconsciously and can prevent you from achieving your goals and reaching really your full potential. And self sabotage can show up in various ways, including procrastination, negative self talk, substance abuse, unhealthy eating habits, and avoiding challenges or opportunities. Um, so many of you listening to this podcast struggle with self sabotage when it comes to your eating or exercise habits. You'll be eating really well for a period of time, but then for some reason you find yourself overeating or skipping workouts. And then this just proves to you that you can't stick with a plan, whether it be around food or exercise and movement. Like, well, I can't be successful. It kind of gives evidence to you not being successful and you not being able to follow through. So before we go into the why, like why do we do this when we have these goals planned and then we sabotage ourselves, right? I want to clarify that when I talk about a workout program or a food plan, I am not talking about over exercising. I am simply talking about a habit you want to form around exercise. It can look like anything, right? And I'm not talking about a diet per se of restricting. I am simply talking about habits you want to create around food. Okay. So, why do we self sabotage? Why do we set a goal, make a plan, execute it for a while, and then find ourselves failing? The biggest reason for self sabotage is the fear of failure. When you are afraid that you are going to fail, you avoid any potential failure by not trying or giving up too soon. I call this failing ahead of time. Let's say I create a goal to run a 5K. Now, I haven't run in a while and I am not sure how good I'll be, but I want to get back into running because I feel good after I'm done. It's good for my heart, and I have a friend I enjoy running with. So I set the goal to run the 5K. I set up a running training schedule, and then day one comes and I forgot my shoes. And then day two comes and I have to work late. And then day three comes and I had a really hard day. I just don't feel like running. I find all the excuses to not run and train for the 5K because I have a fear that I might not be able to do it, that I might fail. So I just don't follow through on it. And then I can blame other things like work got in the way or stress got in the way, whatever it is, I can blame those things. Now, let's look at the opposite, okay? The fear of success. I know this sounds weird. Why would you fear succeeding in your goal? Why wouldn't you want to succeed? Like we set these goals, why wouldn't I want to succeed at running a 5K? Well, with that success comes changes or more responsibilities that might be intimidating. What if you run the 5K and your running partner suggests you do a 10K with her? Then what? What if you don't want to do it? What if you don't like it? What if running doesn't feel as good as it used to? So there are some fears around what will be asked of you and what responsibilities will you have to uphold once you reach your goal. So we self-sabotage so we don't succeed and never have to find out. Okay. Now, low self-esteem can cause self-sabotage as well. You you may believe that you are unworthy of success or happiness, so you unconsciously mess things up. You forget your running shoes, you mismanage your time, so you have to work late, or you procrastinate at work, so you have to work late, or decide that another episode of The Office is more important and enjoyable than going for a run. When you set a goal, you are pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And one thing humans don't really like is discomfort. So, why would you want to push yourself outside of your comfort zone in order to reach your goal when you can stay nice and comfortable right where you are? Right? We don't want to step outside of the comfort zone, so we self sabotage so we can stay safe. Self sabotaging is just a way for our body to kind of keep our brain to keep ourselves safe, right? We are safe in our comfort zone. We are safe without the failure. We are safe without the new responsibilities of success, right? We want to stay safe. Okay. So lastly, I want to talk about perfectionism and how it causes self-sabotage. When you set unrealistically high standards, you are setting yourself up for failure. You mess up once and you have failed and then self-sabotage, right? I can remember doing this, like having this grand diet meal plan set out and following it like really well. And then I literally mess up once. I eat a cookie or something that was not on the meal plan. And oh my gosh, I ruined everything because I was in that perfectionist mindset. I thought I had to be perfect in order to be successful. And so then the self-sabotage would come in and be like, oh, I messed up. I'm such a failure. I'm never going to do this. I may as well just eat whatever. And then I'd go eat whatever. So yeah, you mess up once and you feel you have failed and self-sabotage, and you fear not meeting your goals and you feel paralyzed. So if you recognize these patterns of self-sabotage in yourself, no worries. We all have some sort of self-sabotaging behaviors in us, and we all have done this from time to time. And really what it's about is about recognizing and being aware of these behaviors and then deciding, do I want to continue or do I want to get past this? Right? It's always your choice. Always your choice. Okay. Now let's take a deeper look at the 3 layers of self-sabotage. So the first layer, the more superficial layer, are external factors. External factors are things like meal plans, workout plans, morning routine, or getting to bed at a certain time, packing your gym bag, right? putting your shoes in your car so you can go for a run after work. Your actions need to align with your lifestyle. So, this is so important, my friends. Your actions must align with your lifestyle. So, for example, I'm a busy mom who works 40 plus hours and takes my children to multiple activities a week. I set a goal to get to the gym 5 times a week for 1.5 hours each day. And you can see that this goal does not match my lifestyle. Okay, or the lifestyle I just explained. They don't go together. They are not congruent. You will not be able to sustain this goal and therefore turn to self-sabotage. But if your goal looked more like, I will do a 30-minute strength workout 3 times a week at home, this is way more doable and you are way more likely to follow through. Right? Totally doable. I can do it while the kids are eating a snack or, I don't know, their homework or in the shower or whatever. Okay. So first we have the superficial. Those are more of our actions, right? Our actions. The next layer of self-sabotage is a deeper one. So we're going a little deeper, and that is our thoughts. If you have been listening to this podcast for a while now, you are very familiar with your thoughts and their role in your feelings, actions, and results. If you are new to the podcast, thoughts are sentences in your head. They're the things you think. They're just the sentences going through your head. We are aware of some, we are unaware of others. So we have conscious thought and unconscious thought. And we have up to 60,000 thoughts going through our head every single day. That's a lot. There's no way we can be 100% conscious of all of those. So when looking at thoughts and self-sabotage, I want you to look at how you speak to yourself and how you justify things to yourself. Okay? You think, I can't get a workout in because my daughter had questions for me, and then I got sidetracked with making dinner, and then the night got away from me. Or you think, I only have 20 minutes to work out. That's not going to do anything. I may as well just skip it. Or maybe you think, one salad won't make a difference. Why do I even try? So I invite you to slow down and pay attention to what you are thinking. Notice the thoughts you are thinking around the things that you are doing or not doing that you want to be different. So those self-sabotaging behaviors. Right? What are my thoughts around? And usually when clients come to me, it's around working out, it's around food. That's pretty much, well, I mean, there's other things, right? But those are the main things. And we self-sabotage because we mess up with our workout. We mess up with food, right? We're not good enough. So what are these thoughts that you're having around the things that you're self-sabotaging? Okay. So it is your thoughts that are creating the action of self-sabotage. So if you want to stop your self-sabotaging behaviors or actions, you need to be aware of your thoughts that are creating that action and choose, remember, it's always your choice, choose whether or not you want to shift them. You can always keep them, but just understand, if I keep this thought, I will continue doing this behavior. Okay, am I willing to shift my thoughts around this? Now, I suggest you think helpful thoughts on purpose. Be deliberate about your thoughts around what you eat, what foods you think are bad or good, thoughts around workouts. When you are deliberate around your thoughts, you can create the actions you want. Okay. Let's talk about the third layer of self-sabotage, and this is our deepest layer, and these are your beliefs. Beliefs are just thoughts that you have been thinking over and over again for so long, so many times that you believe they are true. Or you might not even recognize that you are thinking them because they are just automatic. They are our unconscious thoughts. These are old stories and patterns that you have learned from when you were younger and have probably been believing this belief for years or even decades. These beliefs often stem from past experiences and internalized messages, such as believing you're not good enough or fearing that fear of success because of the responsibility it might bring. When you engage in self-sabotaging behaviors, you are doing this to make your reality align with your inner beliefs, right? I'm not good enough. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to be healthy. I don't deserve to be in shape. I don't deserve to be fit. I don't deserve to take care of myself. And so we self-sabotage to align our actions with our beliefs. So when you notice yourself engaging in self-sabotaging beliefs like I'm not good enough or I don't deserve this, just recognize that this is just a thought. It is not a truth. 100% not a truth. And that you can choose to change this belief, right? You have the choice to change it if you want to. Now, addressing these core beliefs is crucial for overcoming self-sabotage. So let's bring it back together. The 3 layers of self-sabotage are, number 1, are external factors, usually stem from or are usually shown up in actions and behaviors and habits. Number 2 are our thoughts, those sentences in our head. And number 3 are our beliefs, those sentences we've thought over and over and over so many times we believe that they're true. They seem like truths to us, even though they are not. But it's like those core beliefs we have of ourselves. Now, I hope that you have a deeper understanding of self-sabotage and know that it does not mean that you are a failure or a bad person if you engage in self-sabotaging behavior. It just means that you are human and that you are trying to keep yourself safe. That's it. Have this neutral approach to self-sabotaging behaviors, right? Get curious about, I wonder why I keep forgetting my gym shoes or my running shoes when I have this goal to run a 5K. Why do I keep forgetting my shoes? What's going on for me? Do I have a fear of failure? Do I have a fear of success? What is it? What are my thoughts around running that 5K? What are my beliefs about myself and success? And see what comes up, right? Getting curious is always the best way. You're always going to find an answer when you get curious. You will never find an answer when you berate yourself, when you put yourself down with self-judgment. Those things don't work. Those do not find answers. Curiosity and compassion will always find answers. Okay, my friends, this is all I have for you today. Have a wonderful couple weeks, and I will see you next time. Bye, y'all.